71. Wow. 71.
Yes, 71.
And I used to go back to New York City because I'm from New York. I used to go back to New York City every weekend because I needed that juice. I couldn't stand being up in Amherst. And finally I stopped finding joy in hitchhiking to New York. That hitchhike. It was safe then. So I started doing solo hikes into the hills behind Hampshire. And I was up there one day with a little fire. And I looked up and I saw this eagle circling. And as I watched it, it spoke to me. It said, start a nonprofit organization called Eagle Eye Institute. It'd be an institute of higher learning. You need to find land in the area that would form the foundation of the institute, and showed me the logo and the meaning of the logo. And I held on to that vision. And I say it's like a hemlock tree that can go in the shade up to 25 years waiting for an opening in the canopy to grow up. And I met MaJa. She was that opening in the canopy. She wanted to create more peace in the world. Peace with nature.
Through trouble.
Through travel.
I was in the trouble business. Huh? Go on. So, so Anthony shared the vision, and yes, I grew up in the country, and so I was all for it. I said, let's figure this out. So, one step at a time, we had a short-term rental in our house in Somerville, and we had this man, we had just started it, and this man stayed with us who was an architect and had a land up in Nova Scotia. And it was water frontage, and and knowing that I was in the travel business, he was starting a bed and breakfast. So he wanted me to see it, wanted us to see it to help promote it. So he flew us up in his private plane. So and then winter in February. And we got there, and he had a blind, right?
Yeah.
And they would bring fox carcasses in, and eagles would come and feed. So we said, wow, this is amazing. So anyway.
I was watching from the blind, and I watched the eagle, and the eagle turned to me and said, what about the land? I said, yeah, what about the land? And I told MaJa about it.
And so we started looking, and we started up there actually, which was totally impractical. But it was, it's a learning curve. When you look for land or want to buy property or house or anything, you need to look at a lot of stuff to learn what you don't like and what you like. And so it was a process, and within a year, we found this place, and that's a whole nother story. But we won't go into that right now. But Anthony, do you want to tell the